I don't know why you talking about me.
They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the inner harbor of Baltimore. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. To start the drive. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And 10 at the 25-yard line.
Someone trying to do me dirty, bro.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor.
Just skip through the whole line.
As he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Is the sharp place on for you, too?
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like
that, suffering shit out of
4th down. Well done.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken right on the 30. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Ravens, they'll take over.
Chill out, bro.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Sean Davis that time on the tackle.
Wow. Every play call, you realize it's not
you hear him talking, right?
So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 40-yard run on 1st down.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun. Love. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you can tell he was going to run a long way.
Walking down
that was pretty impressive.
Like that, man.
Love, they go play action now. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Darnell Mooney, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Chill out, bro. Leave me alone for real.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
You go ahead and tell me.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
But I like that 20.
And they will not get a chance
I'm kicking
to
with
return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I'm kicking with the
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better.
He's already over there crying.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out there a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play.
What this nigga talk, man?
You almost get a mulligan then on that
Talk that
first
nigga
drive.
head
Sometimes it
off, boy.
actually serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. That one caught by the rookie Chase Claypool. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So in territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Keith, I'm finna fuck him up with that defense, Keith.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Bro, that defense killed everybody, bro.
Johnson was the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Oh, yeah, false start.
Whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
Keith, I brought that defense out on that nigga. I showed you.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
He caught that? Oh, man. I didn't put that in. You lucky, bro. You put 2 past the 50. You were so open at the punch up.
Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eric Ebron. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Let's go, smoke.
It's 7 now as they kick it away.
Yeah. My girl sleep. I can focus now. I'm going smoking.
And only able to get this.
I'm trying to figure out how this nigga defender so fast. Been over there doing, Tom.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going, and they had the touchdown during the last drive.
Ain't no real nigga. They don't mess with you like that. They don't love you like that. You ain't Kobe.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. Also let you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
That's the way to run it, boy.
And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. Big play there on the catch and run.
I seen him coming. I was trying to spin.
6 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins.
Too little, nigga.
Take it in for a Ravens Ravens touchdown.
Hey, go crazy. Hey, step on him. Step. Oh, wow.
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Eric, you watching me smoke this man?
Everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
tablet and
see what you did on the last drive. When you
score
like points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Ravens 14, Steelers 7.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Roethlisberger. This is intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Ravens 21, Steelers 7.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Oh, you running from the kickoff, bro?
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
Up 2nd and 2.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now it's Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Now the third-year man from NC State is Jalen Samuels. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down.
Throw it over there if you want to.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger rolling to his right. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. movement again, and they'll march even further backward.
I don't know what Toronto are doing, but I need you to get that,
that
brother.
false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
I don't know. He just keep getting false starts.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches.
I'm trying to tear this nigga up, boy.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Sliding out of the pocket.
No, I ain't gonna do that. What they got? False start?
The defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5.
My safety is where? Jeremy Chin. How the fuck he outside? Man, what the hell?
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodge 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Play fake. Here's Love. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk.
Oh, this nigga dropped this shit, bro.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Love from the gun. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver and
that boy right in that boy's hands and he dropped it, man.
after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On play action, Love to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. That's complete to Mooney. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Last play, they went over 20 yards. yards. This time they top 30. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, you know, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what? Right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
So where your boy?
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play.
Why you got so far? You talking a big noise?
To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. Setting up the screen. This is Samuels. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's got the 1st down and more.
Man, what's that?
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
I tried to murder that boy.
Ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he finds a man. That's Watkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches in the 1st half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. First down, going to the air with Love. And this will be caught by Mooney. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, every now and then we have
the air over hitting moves in the back of their head. Sticky, get my head fucked up.
your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Being chased out left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Geis with the carry on second down. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. They'll toss this out right for Connor. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
A good carry and a first down by James Conner, and this Pittsburgh team is really hoping he's back in form because last year the entire Pittsburgh offense suffered without Ben Roethlisberger at quarterback. James Conner only 715 combined yards, but in 2018, he was a Pro Bowl running back. Combined yardage that year, 1,470. They're hoping for 2018 James Conner in 2020.
On second down now, it's Conner, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And it's third down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Boswell's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Now, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit. Forced the field goal.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock
Good
game.
start, boy.
Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Doing, bro?
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Off the play fake, Love. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. So they hit pay dirt, but don't
they got hold on
the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Play action this time with Love. He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Mika Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his... Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jonathan Allen. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. He's going to air one out. It got his man complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson, 91 yards.
Hey, watch out, bro.
The Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game.
Yeah,
so
goodbye,
the back
man.
defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you
playing pretty good.
Get tossed to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver.
I can't hear you.
That'll bring up 2nd down. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that,
I can't hear what you're
that's just the
saying.
3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been missing. And it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football. and it leads to more completions for them.
The Ravens on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Going back to Love. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a carry for Dobbins. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Dude, quarterback fast in the field. Hey, Todd.
That sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this
game on the ice. This is 1st and goal. That nigga, I'm like, bro, how your quarterback that fast? Oh.
Geis, they'll try to run it. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good lad, man.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 7-yard line.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
I think I said no.
The holding penalty, that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
Hey, nah, he was dead, bro.
Pretty sizable gain of 8 that time on the keeper, but now it's 4th down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Oh,
Give him 30 yards there.
Hey, you're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because, truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Yes,
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Good game, my boy. Good game, my boy. Yeah, he played pretty good. Might just be the Steelers, though. Might not be you.
It's going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Oh!
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
My lineman picked it up, but he was down, considered down.
Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Sure, yeah. JK stepping like a boy. Come on. Yeah, come outside.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And
Yeah. I'm just trying to get everybody to come outside. Yeah, I'm hitting a nigga one of these elbows. Boom. Yeah.
And this guy would certainly fit that bill, as that was one
Nigga Roy Lee say, I'm hitting a nigga one of these elbows.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to
Nigga
extend the
arms too
lead.
long.
Steelers 20. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the
We in the same
touchdown.
conference, bro. We got to play again. We got to play twice. You got to see me twice a year,
in the
man.
middle of the end zone.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Yep.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored.
You might got to play that number.
Knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
They say soccer wolfing.
Insult added to the injury. They're in a
I don't
bad
know what they
spot.
call it, timeouts and
Now
all
the
that
Steelers
type
use
of
the
stuff.
second of their
But
3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to
how
this
you know I'm
upcoming
inside?
second
He
down
talking about you,
play.
though.
At the Steelers' 23-yard line.
He said he want to play you.
Love, they go play action now. Flushed out right. And he's got it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Anybody can be beat, though, bro.
The football, and that touchdown
You
here
playing good at
gives
first.
him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose.
That's really what Twan want to be. He want to be a preacher. He just don't want to be in the pool, too.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everybody to come outside. Yeah.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Ain't gonna be that. Not Big Monte.
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Bro, why you trying Big Monte like that, bro? Big Monte, man.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, he thought I was gonna need a ball. Hell no, I'm gonna run this bitch
They
over.
know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is
come on.
playing pass on every down.
Oh.
Pass, picking it off.
Chill out, JK.
Big time in the driver's seat. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big chunk on the ground there.
I'm just gonna do my little recap and get out of there.
Right back to Dobbins on first. Even with that broken
Go
tackle,
again, bro.
it'll be
With my
brought down
stat,
short of the
but
15. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let me say I'm going to chat screen.
This will be
Yeah.
caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're
And I'm gonna make you earn these last 14
Tucker with
seconds.
the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
That
That
nigga.
signaled for and taken successfully.
I don't like this nigga,
The
bro.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And no, they can't connect on the pass, so that gets the clock down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go quickly, though. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. One last shot for Roethlisberger. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. A big offensive